I mean, a lot of times that even if they weren't my questions, some of my peers would bring things up and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a good point. And then we would have a really great discussion about it. And so being able to come to the conclusion of the Catholic faith being the one true faith by, purely through logic and our intellect, which is a gift from God, was really beneficial for me, because whenever you go through periods where you have doubts and you're like, wait a minute, is this like, what am I doing here? What's going on? I can go back to those things and like logically say, okay, wait, no, I've proven this. I've written papers about this and how this is really the only option. Like, is there God? Yes.
Well, and in those times of like spiritual dryness or spiritual darkness or whatever you want to talk about it, that's the great thing about our faith, because I'm glad that you said that. And I always try to triple down on that on the show. We're not doing this show because I think Catholicism is a really great, valid option. We're doing it because it is the one true faith. And that means if you're not Catholic, I'm not saying you're evil. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying you're wrong. And we are the only faith where we can say, no, here's why we believe that, because it makes sense reasonably and philosophically, right? And yeah, that's not the most important aspect. That conversion of the heart, way more important than that conversion of the mind. But we're the only one that doesn't rely on that conversion of the heart. We can say, no, let's go back to the why, because that question that got you think we've got, this monk 1,200 years ago answered it in a monastery in Syria. So that's not news to anybody.
Yeah.
That's cool.
One of the things I really enjoyed is we had an apologetics class. I think it was our junior year of high school. So at this point, we're pretty conscious and everything, really taking notes and absorbing everything. But, well, some things. But we went through like logical arguments of like, like I said, like, is there a God? Yes, we prove the existence of God, bringing up lots of different theories and things like that. Moving on from there, we moved to like, okay, well then if there's a God, he would establish a church so that, we could worship him and, out of love. And then we move, okay, well, which church is it? And, there could only be one. So it just like narrowed it down more and more. But yeah, the conversion of the heart is far more important. And I think that came kind of piece by piece. It was there, I think, originally from the start, but it really developed and matured a lot in probably like in high school and kind of different experiences in retreats or just, time in prayer, where I really came to like know the Lord in a personal way and know that he cares for me. It's not just that it's a rule book and we have to follow it because it's right, but because it's better for us.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and go back and watch the full-length video. We talk a lot more about this. We get into some other stuff. I think you'll love it. Thanks.